Welcome, everyone. We are here for another session of Real Talk with the beautiful and charismatic Erin and the underweather, just a black screen Alex at this time. And then, of course, there's me, Malcolm. So today
Morning.
is all about
What's going on?
OnlyFans. Welcome, Alex. Welcome. Oh, it's all about OnlyFans. Now, I'm sure everybody that's out there watching knows exactly what OnlyFans is, and what it's really kind of geared towards. Awfully a lot. There's actually a lot of subjects that are actually on OnlyFans if anybody's ever surfed on there. But the primary goal is, it's all about that sex.
Share and love.
There you go. So why are we talking about OnlyFans today? Well,
Well,
I will allow Erin to take it away and let us
yeah,
know why are we
so,
talking about OnlyFans?
because I believe it to be true, my OnlyFans page will be launching soon. For about a year and a half now, I've been building content and it's been a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, so I'm just excited to see, there's some samples sent out, got some feedback, got these sorts of things. And so now, I was laughing because there's certain people like because it's not something atypical that you do, but when I asked one of my friends this week, what do you think about me having an OnlyFans page?
Mhm.
And the first thing he said to me was, well, it depends if you're any good at it.
Ooh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
that's right. And
Hmm.
so, I mean, I'm not a critic of myself of it because I'm kind of shy around it still, and some things like that. There's other but then they said, what would your parents think? And I said, they'll be happy that I became a millionaire.
And there you go. There you go. No,
So
independently wealthy. And what do you do with that money, right? You got to be pretty savvy.
who me? What I do with my money? The same
No,
thing
no,
what
no.
everybody else does with their money.
What
Spend it.
OnlyFans fans like creators do. Save that money, for a rainy day, make buckets and buckets of it, right?
I don't
Subscription
know.
orientated.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, until like any other thing that I've had going on. I also am a best-selling Christian author on Amazon. And I was telling one of my partners last week, I believe, well, I certainly wouldn't recommend becoming a best-selling author on Amazon to become rich.
Yeah, yeah,
As
that's
your
true. That's
little
true.
trickles of royalties do come in, but I mean you have to be selling a grand amount of books on a daily basis to be able to pay your bills type thing.
Oh,
So I
absolutely.
mean, never in a million years did I think that I would have an opportunity to do something like OnlyFans and enjoy it as a middle-aged woman, and enjoy
Hmm.
it and not even really realize just how. So the experience was just I don't know, it's just amazing. It's amazing, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know when it will go out, if it ever will actually go out, because there's been times where I thought it was going to go, so there's decisions that have to be made around that. But I'm excited
Hmm.
about it because um I'm excited about anything that we're ever running, platforms that we're running anywhere. And if that allows me more freedom to do more of the things that I like doing, which is
Hmm.
all these things,
Yeah.
so be it. Makes me happy.
Excellent.
Makes me happy.
So, do you figure you're going to do like a subscription base kind of OnlyFans? Because obviously this is going to be a paid OnlyFans page, right? Because they do
Mm-hmm.
have the free ones and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know the free ones have like you know, the content is a little bit light, or they do like the pay per view kind of content. So
Yeah.
is that platform or that option as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe it will be whatever's clever, I mean, with the most respect in why it was created.
Yeah, there you go. And so
Right.
is this gonna be like describe your channel? What's your plan? What's your plan? Like are you
Well, that's
Is
all
it?
I can really actually say right now. That's all really I can say right now about it,
Oh, okay,
until
it's under wraps, folks. It's under
until it's
wraps.
keeps on going, But I just was sharing with you before we got on air about all the technology that I'm falling behind on in some things, because and that's where I shared with you, I got another platform going on, which was it's OnlyFans, and it's a lot of fun because
Nice.
enjoying your time when
Mm.
a friend of mine told me that enjoying your time is a good platform. Uh, every day I'm on my knees thanking that friend because it's true. Enjoying your time is the best. And, myself, sometimes I can get myself stuck in situations or grief or, in the past, right? So enjoying your time is a very, very good platform for this mom.
There you go. There you go. So, do you have any? I know you're keeping certain things under wraps. It's almost like an MCU project or something like that. But can you tell us like names of stuff? Is it are you gonna gear yourself towards MILFs, or is it like MILF and couple, or what's going on here? How do you
I don't
decide
know.
what to kind of crank out there and what persona you're gonna be? Are you gonna present like some of these folks do on OnlyFans as well? Like
You know
they
what?
present their content, and they give those people the little lost leader, the little hook, and say, hey, you should watch my next OnlyFans video.
Well, yeah, there's a loop to everything, right? So I'm sure. I'm sure. And
Mhm.
like I said, that's kind of there's different people that do certain things in it.
There you go. There you go.
So I
There
got to
you
be
go.
one of the stars.
Oh, nice, nice. But then you guys own the channel, so then that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet.
Cheers to good thinking.
There
Cheers
you
to
go.
good
Well,
thinking.
hey, there's one thing that always sells, and that's sex, right? So isn't it kind of gonna be
That and hair products.
this is true. Well, and makeup for women and everything like that. I think like you can thank the Kim Kardashians of the world. Like, I mean, they're selling what Skims and Spanx and makeup and everything like that. So they're quite loaded based off of that. And I mean, literally, it's their sex that's selling those products as well. Because I mean, that is a very beautiful looking family. I mean, Kim's not really my cup of tea, but I mean,
Well, they're
they have
quite
some
famous, right?
sexy
They've
women.
had their own channels for people have been watching their lives unfold for how many years, So they got quite a fan base, right? And so they have lots of persuasion and those kinds of things, right? And so
Mhm.
there's lots of inspiration in our real talk episodes between yourself, Alex, and myself. Our wisdom alone is priceless. Some of the things we've talked about, because really we're real people with we got the same real problems as everybody else. But we actually also have real solutions to some of the big or small things that we see going on that none of us are okay with. They make us go, you
Mhm.
know? And so, even this week, I'm like, I don't want to hear any bad news anymore, any of this kind of stuff. Like, this is my life. We're blessed. We're abundance. We're joy. Happy hour for happy people.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
I feel you.
everyone's definitely going through different, this season, I think, well, it is one of the most difficult times of seasons for me because it used to be one of my best, and then it became very lonely after my son passed away, and all those
Mhm.
traditions of all those years of all those fun times and things you're looking forward to just don't have. They're not there because people aren't there.
Right.
Those same people aren't there. So doing this year, for example, it's the first time I ever got a real Christmas tree. And I
Oh
went out and I
wow.
got the tree and put it on top of the car, strapped it down.
Nice, nice. Did you cut it down, or did you go and buy it from like the Boy
It was
Scouts or
bought from
something?
like a nursery, but we went
Oh,
and got
nice.
it and brought it in, and that's the first time. I'm 46, and that's the first time that I've ever uh, got a Christmas tree like
A
that. So
real
I thought,
Christmas tree. Nice.
yeah, real Christmas trees to have like one in the box and what have you. So
Mhm.
like new traditions go on, right? So
Yeah.
this, I know that I'm not alone in when I'm saying this. People
Mhm.
are far away from their mother's cooking, what have you,
Yeah.
all of it, okay? And so opening up your hearts at this time of year is a good idea. You do see a lot of gatherings, holiday parties, all these things that, for a couple years were really shut down. So I'm really happy that people are enjoying their time
Yeah,
again.
me too.
Enjoying their time
And
again.
over here where we are doing our regular pilgrimage back to Manitoba. So
Mm,
that is going to be interesting. Now, this will be sans Nala, or without little Nala. She used to travel with us all the time. So we'll have the two boys with us, and it should be kind of fun. Like, it'll be interesting. They probably won't be as on edge as they used to be in the past when, like, I mean, the boys have only traveled to Winnipeg uh, in the winter twice with us, and then they've done, uh, I think, only one time to um, back to Winnipeg via car in the summer, I think so. But yeah, it should be interesting. Like
fun.
we're gonna have it'll be the second. Is this the second year without my father-in-law? Yeah, I guess it's the second Christmas without my father-in-law as well. So it'll be interesting. New traditions will be forged.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's like in every single
yeah.
person that will be listening to this right now.
Oh, for
We
sure.
all, and we also gain, right? Like all our, whether it's a new baby being born into your family or marriage or girlfriend or partnership or somebody new you're breaking bread with. And so, you know, uh, I hope people can just it is a tough time. I know it is for people, but listen to music, do something different, go out and see somebody, listen, like there's a plentiful to do if you can just push yourself to go and do it.
Oh,
Keep smiling.
absolutely.
Keep
There's
smiling.
things that bring smile and joy to me during this time is like my wife loves those Christmas markets, with all the crafts. And it's kind of interesting to see that, crafts are something that I don't think probably 340 days out of the year, like the new generation and even the old generation has forgotten about it, don't care about it or anything like that. But whatever it is about this holiday season, good old December, you know, people want to go to that Christmas craft market. Maybe they get some, artisan eggnog, or they go and pick up little trinkets and things, and everybody's just a buzz. Like I met a friend yesterday at one of the malls that are out here in Calgary, Chinook, and it was unreal. Like, I didn't think it would ever come to this again. That mall was hopping. There's massive Christmas trees in there. There's people playing music, and then as you're coming into the mall, and I mean, obviously everybody can relate. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, that wasn't happening. It would have probably been completely abandoned and everything. But
Hmm.
it's the power of, like, positivity and everybody kind of coming back around and feeling okay, now life is regular again.
Hmm.
uh I mean, that's a tradition in itself.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm. Yeah, well, it's nice to be able to like see family, make plans, do whatever, just don't. I feel like I don't participate in the gift buying and all that kind of stuff. I did at one time, but I don't any longer.
yeah,
And I do see this financial strain that people are faced at this time of year because they are uh, there's lots going on, and
yeah, presents for
so
everybody, or that feeling that you have
whatever
to
their pressure
buy
is to,
something.
so that is something else that at this time of year that you do have control over. You can change it. You can
Yeah,
change it,
yeah,
because abundance to different. For me, I'm just like I'm gonna be so happy just to like have some champagne and some orange juice and not have too much to do.
oh,
Hopefully
you're
not
gonna
have too
have a
much to do,
samosa. Look at you, you're
right?
gonna go
And
and get a
hopefully not have too much
samosa.
to do. So yeah, I'm just like wishing people. I don't get to see as many people as I once did. We do have a big family and they do gather at different places. So I'm wishing everyone safe travels because the roads are busy and the weather's not so great, and all those things.
Are
Mhm.
you traditionally like back in the day, were you baking a lot and cooking a lot for Christmas? Were you hosting Christmas back in the
Yeah,
day? Was
yeah. I always
that
have
was your
Christmas
thing?
Eve. I always have Christmas Eve at my house.
Yeah, yeah,
Always have
right on.
Christmas Eve at my house.
So for Christmas Eve, are you did you have that tradition where you didn't eat any meat, for example, and it was
Oh
more
no.
fish products, or you ate
Oh no, 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 no,
everything?
no, no.
Hmm.
No, no, no. It's a big feast of all our
Nice,
favorite food. Poker,
right on.
drinks, all of it. Right till
Nice,
Santa,
nice.
right till Santa comes. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
lots of good times, lots of that's going back to the time where, many years ago where, had a big house and big family and all these kinds of things. So yeah, Christmas Eve was really fun for me. And because I got to host it. So I was so, and then, later in my time when my son moved away, he had already been gone from home like 4 or 5 years. So at this time of year, I was the excited mother waiting for my boy to come home from university. So I was like
Yeah,
totally over it.
you were
And
probably
everyone's
less
excited, right?
glowing.
So
Of
not
course.
only do your kids, because my children did bring a lot of, or do bring the people to our table. So like,
Hmm.
they do. And then so that was, those were very, very memorable times for me.
Nice,
Lots
nice.
of good times. So I did get a chance
Absolutely.
to talk to my daughter this weekend. I hope, some of our traditions, we carry forward, as we, continue on. But and I think that's holding things close to your heart, no matter what those traditions might be. I know that, like I said before, there's candlelight services. There's all sorts of things people can go to not feel like they're alone.
Oh, for
Me, I,
sure.
I already kind of did that before. I'm not doing that anymore. So, but I get how what it takes to get to where you can become.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
the only reason why I had asked about like meat and things like that, because the tradition that I married into, my my wife's folks, you don't eat meat. You eat things like kucha, which is a Ukrainian dish and stuff, or you'll eat salmon and things like that. And I had never been exposed to that because when I grew up, like our biggest tradition, the most fondest tradition that I remember is going to my great aunt's house. And just like you said, there was a spread. It's like all my favorite foods. Like I was a meatitarian at that time, steak and then sausage and then turkey and chicken and we ended up making food for probably 50 people. We had no business making all that kind of food, but I mean,
It's
damn, that
fun,
was so
right?
delicious. Oh, absolutely. The
Right?
leftovers
Abundance.
for
Abundance.
days.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's something about that in during Christmas. It just seems like it's the thing to do. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
nobody ever does it kind of small where it's just like, yeah, let's just make a ham. No, it's got to be ham with turkey with maybe some sort of beef product. Who knows? And then of course dinner rolls and eggnog with rum in it. Oh my God, we drink this thing called
Mm.
sorrel in Jamaica. My mom would also make goat. Oh, just love it. I
I
can't.
hope you get some of that in this holiday season.
I'm gonna get some stuff. It's gonna be, like I said, it'll be a little bit different. The same tradition will happen at my my mother-in-law's home. We are gonna have some salmon, so that'll be pretty sweet. And then I'm not a big fan of kucha, but I'll partake in a little bit just because it's the Christmas tradition. And then on Christmas Day when we go to my mother's, oh yeah, my mom will make one of my favorite things is oxtail. So my mom will make that for me as like a
Oh,
Jamaican.
well.
Yeah, and
Hey,
then we
Alex,
have turkey and
did you
stuff.
hear that? Alex,
He's on
Yeah.
mute.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
there you
Yeah, I
go.
heard that.
you heard that
Yeah,
oxtail? I think it's one of Alex's favorites too.
I might have to bring him some then. For
Merry
that.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Right on,
It's hard.
guys.
I have to say it's hard for me to share. It really is. But because he's my homie, and especially since he's sick right now, I have pity on you, brother. I'll bring you something.
Right on. Right on.
Nice. So that this is going to be the first year with a real tree. Did you and your grandson pick it out?
No, no, he was at school, so me and my daughter-in-law picked it out. There's only one left
Oh,
anyway, so we didn't really have choice. We just grabbed it.
it's not a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, is it?
No,
No, it's
it's like
nice and
seven.
full.
It's 8 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's 7 or 8 feet tall. It's very nice.
That's beautiful. Do you know what
Yeah.
type it is? Like Douglas fir or anything? Do you know? Is it
No, I
Scottish?
don't. I don't know.
No worries.
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty. And then the bunny was eating that tree. They have a
No
bunny
worries.
here.
Oh, yeah?
They have a bunny here, and so the bunny was eating the tree, and I was like, "Oh my God, what the heck?" Like this is like so I'm just like basically I'm just manning the tree now, I'm looking after the tree.
Nice.
So I'm
Oh,
making
and
sure the tree stays alive till Christmas.
there you go. And you gotta always water those things. Man, they
Yeah.
drink a lot of water. It's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Nice.
Mhm.
So you
So
have a
yeah, so
crazy stand for that? You must have a crazy
we have a
stand
stand.
for the tree.
We have a stand. Yeah, we have a stand.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is this a first real tree for her as
No,
well?
this is
No?
like one of her traditions. So
Oh, nice.
it was kind of cool to be going with her on one of her traditions, and it's my first time.
Nice, nice.
So yeah. Yeah.
So, so now that you know what a real tree is all about, like, do you like the smells that it
Yeah.
brings in? Yeah.
Yeah. I told
Nice.
Kaylee, my daughter, I said, you should get a real tree next year.
Hmm.
I don't
And
know
what'd
why we
she
never
say?
did that before. She said,
Well,
oh,
she still has time. I mean, it's only December 10th. You can always get a real tree. There's lots.
They make a big mess, maybe
yeah,
small
no,
one, but it does smell
that's
good though.
very true. No, Alex is very true. The mess that this tree brought in with the snow and and then the de-thaw and the water and everything, and now all these things. That's what I'm saying. My job is to man the tree. I'm looking after the tree.
There you go.
Looking making sure the floor is okay. There's a responsibility to getting a real tree, right?
This is true. I think ever since I can remember, we've always had a real tree. Like,
That's nice.
even out here, like I'd always get it from like the Boy Scouts.
Oh,
So
nice.
we'd go
Yeah,
and
that's good.
support the Boy Scouts and get a tree.
Mm.
Or we would go to like, the bluegrass nursery and get we hadn't had a Scotch pine in forever. Actually, my wife had never had a Scotch pine. So those are bigger needles. They're very rare kind of trees. So we did get one of those. I want to say it was like 2 years ago. Oh, so fragrant. But sometimes they do bring in like little vermin too. We've had
Oh,
some
great.
interesting times. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's
so
it's
far
very
so good.
few and far between though. Few and far
Yeah, yeah.
between.
So far so good. So yeah, so that's new tradition,
There you
Bring
go.
it in the
And
Christmas tree.
exactly. And if you keep the tree well watered, there should be no reason for the needles to fall off. Like as soon as you bring in the tree, of course, the needles are going to fall off. You open it up, but we usually open it up into the garage or outside before bringing it into the home. Really shake it out and then get those needles out, and then you bring it in, plop it into place, water it, and then decorate it. Oh, nothing more fun than that. Oh,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
actually honestly never do plan to actually even be here at this time of year. So this is
Yeah, you're
my,
usually somewhere hot, aren't you?
but this is my third year. This is now my third Christmas in a row being
Hmm.
in Canada.
Well,
So
we're
so
happy
I
you're
can't
here.
say that I'm not usually here anymore. I can't say that anymore because I am here
Three,
at Christmas now.
3 times a charm. I get you. I get you. No problem. Hey,
So
we
yeah,
love that you're here in Canada, okay? You know, can't always be overseas or in some sort of hot stuff. Sometimes you need those snowy Christmas traditions kind of thing coming through. You should you should take your grandson tobogganing now that we actually have snow. That would be fun.
yeah, yeah. We did that last year.
Mhm.
So
This year
I'm
should be
I'm
a good time.
I'm in charge for a little while because his mom, we unfortunately in the middle of the night last night we got some bad news. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
she's flown to Chicago early this morning, and so it's just me and Keaton here in Airdrie, Alberta.
Oh, right
No
on, right
still
on.
further notice right now, and so Yanni's asking for my cooperation,
There you
and
go.
so far so good on a Sunday morning. So feel for the guy because he got left behind because he doesn't need to go to that. So he's here with me, and so we'll hopefully be able to keep up to the schedule. I'm talking about myself, and I'm wishing her safe travels on her way down back to her homeland of Chicago this morning. So.
Absolutely. Maybe he can help you, fend off the rabbits from the
Oh
tree.
yeah, he's got his list of things, and I got my list of things, and so what we got, what's that? Oh, scary. So
Right
yeah,
on cue, he's asking
but
questions.
about a year ago, I was wishing to be more involved and get to know him a little bit better, and so
Here's
I
your
can't
chance.
think. I can't think of being more involved.
There you go. There's nothing more
So
involved than this.
yeah, so we got that was perfect timing to be able to get some of those things done before that call came. So wishing, like I said, we talk about joy, we talk about all these things, but this is definitely a difficult time of year for people that are facing illness and what such, So
Yeah.
it happened last night to our family. So just praying, honestly, I'm praying for medical miracle.
Well,
And
I
they
will do
happen.
the same for you guys.
And
Yeah.
they happen. And they
Sometimes it
happen.
does. Oh, it
And they
does.
happen. So
Right
yeah.
on.
So and if that doesn't happen, then we pray for strength.
There you go. That's all you can do.
Right.
Yeah. Send
And
out
this is
those good
where I thank
vibes.
everyone for that's listening. That I just thank everyone for hanging in there with me for all the different platforms that we have going on. Real Talk. I believe this is like the 19th episode recording.
Amen to that,
We
Amy.
have Real Time going on. We got Enjoying Your Time. We got OnlyFans. We're still doing auto finance. We got commercial auto finance. I'm still a best-selling author on Amazon.
There you go. There you go.
And
we're gonna change that too.
Like, you and Alex have some other great things lined up today. Or do you want to say anything about that while we're wrapping it up here now? Or?
We'll keep it a secret until it actually
Awesome.
rolls out. But yeah, no, that's a heck of a plug, though. I love it, and we should do
Because
some
I
more
mean
Christmas stuff.
we have a whole bunch of things, so I encourage people to keep watching. There's going to be cross promotion here going on now that Malcolm the magician got, I think, a universal password for this girl to get as we're going. So I appreciate people's patience.
Right.
If you hear back from me on an email that I haven't got back to you for 3 years, it's because I'm just going through my emails now. Not really, but kind of. So also, I know Alex, he said that he could do some typing for me. So I'm looking forward for that to happen because I'm holding him to that one.
Nice. He's gonna be your typist. That'll be good.
It's just that I write like this, and then I have to go to the computer, and then but by the time, so I'm doing it right now, but it's taking me a lot of time. So when I was talking to him this past week, he's like, "Oh, he could do that for me," because I know he's fast at that too.
There you go.
So I don't know how many
he
wants to type out for me.
you could also scan that stuff and then have the system read your writing. I mean, it just depends on your writing, but that's something we can talk about later on. Like, technology is absolutely bananas.
I don't want to
nowadays.
bounce Alex out of a job or out of a favor.
You might be also saving him from carpal tunnel, so don't worry about it. It's all good. Right.
Well, any feedback, Alex, on that?
No, it's all good. Good to go.
There you go. There you go. Well,
so
everybody.
Honestly, thank you guys so much because dedication to putting together something like Real Talk. Also, I know Alex did something really exciting this past week in Winnipeg. You know, he did what I would call real time. He got up and he, you know, told some jokes, and I think that takes a lot of courage to get up on a stage and do that.
Yes,
And
congratulations, brother. Yeah,
I was
that's
sorry I
huge.
missed it because you know, it was part of these first discussions of the platform of Real Talk, and so I was happy to hear that Alex, that you were off doing that because you're funny, you're bright, you're, you know, and I appreciate and I love like, this is me the other day on the phone with him. This is what I think you should wear. And I'm like, but I'm only telling you because, like, I think I just what I think. You know what I mean?
Of
So
course.
I think he called me a handler before he even got started.
There you go. You're his manager. But when he's no longer under the weather, we gotta definitely get him to talk about that, because that is inspiring, and it takes, just like you said, a lot of courage and to get that going. So proud of you,
Right,
brother.
and you know, he, you know, there's so much. Of course, there's always been negativity in the world from the beginning of time, and that will always go. But I mean, we're about happy times, happy, you know, fun, laughter, honesty, all these kinds of things. So this is what his platform brings, you know, and that's what Alex LeBlanc has brought to me and my table in my life, you know, since I've known him for the last
Absolutely.
2.5 years now. So
I know you can't tell, but he's probably blushing right now. So it's all good.
no,
I
I just
love
hope
it.
he's
I love it.
listening. I hope he's listening. I hope he's
Oh,
listening.
absolutely, he's listening.
You know,
He
so
might be
that's
under the
awesome.
weather, but he's listening. It's all good.
So we also do have, like, you know, another, like,
Yes, thank you for the kind words, and you're absolutely right, Malcolm. I am blushing.
And there you go.
Yeah.
but you know, dreams don't come true, guys, unless we work for them. So, you know, just the, you know, recording on Sunday mornings to bring out you know, messages of hope, love, faith, real people, real problems, things that we would like to change, you know. So I hope people over the holiday season do listen to us. You know, we are good at our cross promoting, and you could find us anywhere on our multiple platforms. I know we all have our phones on. So, you know, from things, if you need to finance anything, or you need to, you know, get some wise advice on any of those sorts of things. You need a vehicle, you want commercial financing, you know, call us. We're experts. Like Alex is an expert in this field, and in that field. And me myself, I'm not no expert yet, but I'm certainly catching up.
There you go.
Certainly
It's all
catching
about
up.
putting in the work. It's all about putting in the work.
Yeah, so I'm always
When we need tips on OnlyFans, we'll come to you. We'll give you a shout.
who, me? No. See,
Go.
this is the thing. I'm not an expert at really anything, but I got like a pretty, that's the whole thing. What I was saying today, got a pretty big, broad spectrum of things that are going on, right? So I appreciate all my friends, partners, family, near and far.
There
I really
you go.
do. Really do. And I hope I see as many people as possible soon.
Right on. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to another Real Talk episode. Alex, I hope you get better soon. Everybody, please like, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Talk to you later.
Awesome. Happy Sunday, guys.
Happy
We'll see you
Sunday.
guys.
Good call.
All right.
Cheers.